Back over here, make you host again, Val.
Okay. Then I'll spotlight you.
All right. And then I will, okay, my view is changed. All right.
Okay.
Do we have the right?
It says your spotlight.
Here,
Oh,
make
it's
you
still doing it again.
Host again, Val. All right, I'm just gonna have to cut it off.
Okay. I'll remove the spotlight, then I'll do it again.
Yeah, spotlight me again. I apologize, folks. All right, I can cut the front end. I can cut the front end of that off. Okay.
Okay.
We'll start here. Let me make sure it's recording. I think it's recording. Yes. Okay. Good morning, everybody. I'm Jackie Green from the Chatham County Council on Aging. We are so glad you're here with us this morning. We are going to start by marching in place this morning. This is part of the arthritis exercise class. It is a 16 week session, no, 16 session, 8 weeks, twice a week session, and it is an evidence-based class. So one of the things that we do every time we get started is we do education. So we're going to march in place, and if you're fall risk, I want to make sure that you stay seated. Okay. If you're not, you're welcome to do a lot of the exercises standing. I'll tell you if there's ones that you need to do sitting or standing. Today, we are going to make use of the exercise band. Please make sure you have water with you. And then that way with your water, you will be able to stay hydrated. And that's always a very important part. I was telling people earlier that the thing is,
okay, then I'll spotlight you.
All right. The reason that's important is I want to make sure that you are that you're counting with me. When you're counting, I'm sure you're breathing. We're going to focus today when we get started on holding exercises for 3 or 6 seconds. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to count, and we'll say, like if we're doing hamstring curl, we'll go 1, 2, 3 and down, then we'll go 2, 2, 3 and down. So that's how we'll do that counting, just so you know what we're going to be doing. So the education this morning, and because you're going to be counting out loud, your mouth is going to dry out more. So I really want to make sure that you've got your water as well. So what are some of the benefits of exercise? I'd like you guys to kind of interact with me on this. What are some of the benefits of exercising, especially if you have arthritis?
It loosens the joints.
It loosens the joints because what happens is as we start moving the joints, we get the hyaluronic acid in it that starts to move around, and we have the synovial fluid that's in the joints that makes it so that the joints can glide back and forth instead of kind of hitting these areas and clicking and clunking. Okay. Why else do we exercise when we have arthritis?
Help with the pain.
It ain't helping me.
Try that again. Let's see. Go ahead. Who had an answer? If you raise your hand, I'll call on you. That way. Okay. Janice.
Improve circulation, blood circulation.
Good circulation. That's right. It helps improve circulation, which circulates the food and the oxygen to our whole body. How else can it help? Raise your hand if you want to add a comment here. Why exercise helps us? Okay, I'm going to give them to you then. Joint flexibility and mobility, muscle strength, right? When we have muscle strength, it supports the joints better. Okay, if we don't have any muscles and we're moving our joints, it's taking a lot of wear and tear on our joints. Okay, endurance, stamina, and more energy. How many of you would like to have more energy during the day? Amen. Right? Amen. Bone strength. When we exercise and we have weight on our body, then it helps make our bones stronger. Okay. Function, you want to be able to do your activities of daily living. You want to be able to take care of yourself and do things you need to. You want to have the strength to go grocery shopping and not have to have somebody carry your bags. Okay. Posture and body alignment. I always like to describe it like this. Show you. Okay. If you spend a lot of time like this, you have all of these internal organs in here, right? Do I give them any room if I'm like this?
No.
I don't. But if I'm up here, right, and I'm keeping my body tall and proud and my shoulders down, and so if I'm keeping my torso tall and proud, I'm giving all these organs down here more room to work, okay? When I keep my shoulders down and back, I open up my chest so my lungs can work better, okay? So that's important. It nourishes the cartilage. That goes back to what Janice says. You know, we're pumping blood, we're nourishing all the cartilage. Cardiovascular health and circulation, keep it moving, keeps our heart strong. Regular bowel habits. Don't we all love that, right?
Yes.
Sense of well-being, less stress and depression. That's especially important, especially with what we've been through in the last year. We need to manage our stress, right? Weight control. How many of us need to control our weight?
I do.
Right? Movement. We gotta keep moving, right? We tend to be sedentary. It goes back to the laws of inertia, right? Bodies in motion tend to stay in motion. Bodies at rest tend to stay at rest. We got to get them moving. Right? You can hear the physics in me when I talk sometimes. And improved quality of sleep. Okay. So when we exercise more, we help our body be able to know it's done what it's supposed to. It gets tired. It wants to rest better at night. So those are all important things. Has anybody noticed any of these benefits to yourself as a result of coming back and doing exercise? Melissa says yes.
Yes,
Ed says yes. Sounds like Val does.
yes.
I can tell for my own body, I can tell a huge difference when I'm exercising and when I'm not. Keep moving. We're getting our warm up in here. I want to show you something, and I hope you can see this. So is this all backwards?
Yeah, we can read it.
We can.
Yeah.
Okay, it's backwards for me. Okay, so I'm going to stop marching for a second, but I'd like you to keep marching. I'm going to explain what this is. So this is the chronic pain cycle. It's based on the symptoms you can have. Let me back up. Just, there we go. That's better. So what happens is if you start at the top, you have pain. You have, let me see, I got to read it this way. Pain, reduced activity, deconditioning, fatigue, psychosocial, stress, and muscle tension. And what this cycle means is that you can start anywhere on this cycle, and when that symptom starts, it's good probability that if you don't do something to break that cycle, you're moved to the next one. So if you have pain, if you don't do something about it, most likely you're going to reduce your activity because you're hurt, right?
Yes. Yes.
If you reduce your activity, it's very highly likely that you're going to get deconditioned. Your muscles are going to get weaker. You're going to get less range of motion. When that happens, you tend to get more fatigued easily,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
When you're more fatigued, you get the psychosocial. You may get depressed. You may get upset. You may, there's a lot of psychological stuff that goes along with it. And when all that happens, you get stressed, right?
Yes.
And when you get stressed, you get muscle tension. How many of you get muscle tension in your neck and your shoulders when you're stressed, right?
Yeah.
So what this means is you don't just have to go around the circle. You can actually go across the circle too. So if you're in pain, it's common that you may get grumpy. How many of you get grumpy when you're in pain?
Me.
Okay, so that's why it's important. I want to ask this one. How many of you, when you get fatigued, do you get grumpy?
Yeah.
Me. Okay, so that's why it's important to recognize how all these things are interrelated so that you can fight the body's tendency to do these things. Okay, so for instance, if you're feeling pain, what can you do about pain, arthritis pain, if you're feeling it, to break that cycle?
Start exercising.
You can do some exercise, right? You can move, and when you move, you get the joint hydrated, and then maybe you have less pain. Or as you're moving the joint, this is something I never knew before I had one of my surgeries. If you have swelling in your joint and you start to move it, that increased blood flow pulls the swelling away from that joint, so you have less pain. Okay, so that's how movement decreases pain when you have inflammation from arthritis, but you don't go too far too fast. All right, enough of the lecture, time to get moving. Here we go. So we've been marching. You can do this seated, you can do this walk.
We've done 4 miles already.
What was that?
We've done 4 miles already.
We've done 4 miles, that's right. Maybe we should go for 5. So let's do a
Don't
little
push
bit
it.
more. Let's do some range of motion with our arms. Let's bring our arms up and down this way. All right. Only go now. Do you ever go to the point of pain with your range of motion?
No.
Let me give you a hint. No. Okay. So if it hurts and you get here, you don't go that far the next time. Okay. So just pay attention to what your body's telling you, how far up you can get it, see what kind of range of motion you can get. Now let's try the other way. Let's bring them up out to the side, see how far you can go up yourself. Everybody, not a competition. Just do what is comfortable for you and see if you can get a bigger and bigger range of motion the more you do. Okay, we've done well. Oh, let's do a little bit of arm curls here. Let's get our elbows going too, because I know, how many of you get pain in your elbows? I get pain in my elbows. So
That's my hip.
that's why we want your hip. Okay, so let's do a little bit for the hip before we start too far. Everybody seat, because we'll be doing some of the first exercises. So for your hips, to get them moving, you can do little hip circles like this. Just do little ones. You can rest in between each revolution if you want. Okay. And then the other way, we're just getting that hip to move. Do the other hip. We've got to be nice to those hips. Do you know how much work they do for us?
Yes.
They do a lot of work for us. Go the other way. Now, the other thing that's good is after you do something like that, go ahead and just kind of tap your legs and say, nice job, legs, nice job, hips. All right, because they've worked hard for us. All right, so we're going to start with a chin tuck. Let me see. Yeah, because some of these we're going to do. Let me move up so I'm closer to the camera so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so I'm going to take and I'm going to keep marching in place because I know I can keep using this exercise, right? Keep my heart rate up. So we're going to do the chin tuck. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me, but I'd like you to stay facing forward. And what you're going to do is you're going to just tuck your chin back. You're going to keep your chin at the same level. So I'm not looking up as I bring it back. And I'm not looking down. I'm just pulling it back straight so that my knees get over my shoulders or farther back and relax. So we're going to do this counting. We're going to do a count of 3 and then release. Okay, so we're going to start practicing our counting. So we're going to pull back and go 1, 2, 3, and relax. And again, 2, 2, 3, and relax. Now, I see Val doing a good motion that can help you know whether or not you're doing it. You can put one thumb on your chest, put your forefinger on your chin, and when you pull your chin away, you get a gap. So I'm not moving my finger away from my chest, but that's telling me how far back I'm getting, and relax. So let's count 3, 2, 3, relax. 4, 2, 3, relax. 5, 2, 3, relax. Let's do one more. 6, 2, 3, and relax. Where do you feel that? Where do you feel it now? Can you feel it strengthening the back of your neck?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what happens is that helps you have a stronger neck muscles to pull your neck up on a regular basis. It contributes to our tall and proud statement, okay? Because when you're pulling it back, all these muscles, you're strengthening these. All right, I like to tell you why so that you know why you're doing something, okay? All right, now we're gonna do head turns. So if you want, keep your legs moving. If you want, you can do just little arm curls as you're doing it, but the main motion we're gonna concentrate on is looking to the left. We're gonna hold it, we're gonna count to 3 again. 1, 2, 3, look center. Turn to the side again. 2, 2, 3, look center. 3, 2, 3, look center. 4, 2, 3, look center. Now we're gonna look the other way. Look right. 1, 2, 3, look center. Look right. 2, 2, 3, look center. 3, 2, 3, center. 4, 2, 3, center. One more time to the right. 5, 2, 3, and center. All right. We're going to roll those shoulders back. Raise them up, pull them back, let them drop. Raise them, bring them forward, raise them up, let them back, move them back, let them drop. Okay. Now we're going to do jaw open. So with jaw open, you're just going to, you're trying to get so that you have 2 fingers worth of mouth open. So gently open your mouth and close it. Open and close it. 3 and close it. 4 and close it. Close it. Hey, close it. I'm just a goofball. You're stuck with me. Hey, close it. All right. Now we're going to do shoulder shrugs. So inhale and raise your shoulders up to your ears, and then exhale and let them go. Now, we're going to be drama queens and kings. So when you drop it, is going to count. So we're going to hold it. We're going to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3, 2. 3, 2, 3, 3. 4, 2, 3, 4. 5, 2, 3, 5. One more. 6, 2, 3, 6. All right. Now we're going to do shoulder backward circles. So roll those shoulders back. Let's see, count it. Let's count. 1, 2. Make the circles bigger if you can. 3,
4,
4,
2,
5. One more time. And 6. And just kind of move them and let them relax. Okay. Now we're going to do the forward arm reach. Now, well, there's different increments of this. So forward arm reach is really just moving your arms forward and down. Okay. But now I'd like you to try to also move them back. Okay. You can stand up for this if you'd like. So you can move your arms back. It's hard to do that if you're seated, but it's up to you. So you bring your arms up and back, up and back. 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. And 7. All right. Now we're going to do overhead arm reach. So bring the arms up. Oh, I was wrong. Let's bring them out to the side and up. Okay. And up. 2, 3. Do. If you've got one that doesn't go up as high, that's fine. Or just do what you can. 5. One more. And 6. Okay, now we're going to do the elbow bend. I'm going to sit back down now. I'm going to bend them up and down. Bending those elbows. 2 and down. 3 and down. 4,
And down.
5, and 6. Now we're gonna grab our elastic band. Hopefully everybody's got your band. Let's get a drink before we do our band. Don't know about you, but I'm already high. If you've got a band, what I want you to do is I want you to tie it. Let me see, is this the only time we're using it? We're gonna tie it, then we're gonna tie it again. Actually, well, let's make your band. Yeah, we're gonna tie it and tie it again. So just tie the band in a knot. We're gonna use it for arm pulls initially, and then we'll do it. We'll use for our legs too. So just make a band just so your hands are able to get in there. Okay. What I think is interesting is for this class, it would actually be good to have both one band that is a loop and then a straight band, but I usually don't make sure everybody's got that. Okay, so the first one we're gonna do is the bow and arrow pull. So you're gonna put that looped band right below your wrists, okay? So they're right below my wrist, okay? And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna keep your right arm straight and you're gonna pull your left back just until you feel tension in both your bicep, your whole arm that's straight, and in the one that's pulling back. I can still people see working your bands. That's okay. Take your time. Okay, so we're gonna, and when we do this, we're gonna hold it for a count of 6. Okay, so we're gonna pull back and we're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release. Pull again. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release. I'll turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and release. So now I'm going to keep my left arm straight. I'm going to pull my right arm back. Okay. So left arm straight, right arm pulls. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please make sure you're counting and doing this because otherwise it will elevate your blood pressure and we don't want to do that. Here we go. We're at 2, pull 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax. Pull again. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release. One more. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when you're doing that, it's kind of like a bow and arrow, right? One arm is out straight, the other one's pulling back. I'm not pulling apart. I'm pulling back.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, I should have said that before. Sorry. You can practice that one for homework, okay? All right, we're gonna untie our under bands. Now that you got them tied, we're gonna untie them. That's part of your workout too, just in case you're wondering. You can keep your feet moving as your hands are working hands. And if you didn't pull so dang hard, the knot wouldn't be as tight. Just saying. All right. All right, so the next one we're gonna do is we're gonna do wrist bends. So you're gonna bend your wrists down. So arms are straight, my wrists are bent down. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, raise them up. 1, 2, 3. Back down, 2, 2, 3, and up, 2, 2, 3. Down for 3, 2, 3. We're not using the band anymore. And up, 3, 2, 3. Down, 4, 2, 3. And up, 4, 2, 3. This is just the wrist moving. 5, 2, 3. And up, 5, 2, 3. Now, can you feel that stretching your forearms when you do that?
Yeah.
Right? So it stretches the outside of your forearms and it stretches the inside of your forearms as you do that. Plus, it gets the wrist joint flexible. It gets it hydrated again. All right, now we're gonna do finger curls and the same thing. So we're gonna start with our hands straight and we're just gonna curl and fist and count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Trying to sit where you can see my hands. And open. 2, 2, 3, and open. 3, 2, 3, and open. 4, 2, 3, and open. 5, 2, 3, and open. All right. Now we're gonna do for lift. Go ahead and put your hands on your thighs, okay? And we're gonna start with our thumb, and we're gonna lift both thumbs at the same time. You can still move your legs if you want, and lift your thumbs and count to 3. So 1, 2, 3, rest your thumbs. Now we're going to the index fingers. Raise both index fingers and count to 3. 1, 2, 3, and down. Middle fingers, up with the middle fingers. 3, 2, 3, and down. Index fingers, 1, 2, 3, and down. Pinkies up, 1, 2. Oh, it sounds like you should be drinking tea. Pinkies up and down. Pinkies up again. 1, 2, 3, and down. Ring fingers. 2, 2, 3, and down. Isn't the ring finger hard? The ring finger's hard by itself. And
Yes.
down. Middle finger. Oh, that's not nice. 1, 2, 3, and down. Index finger. 1, 2, 3, and down. And your thumbs. 1, 2, 3, and down. Very good. Now we're doing abdominal tighteners. Okay. So now what I want you to do is I want you to put your hands on your bellies, and I want you to concentrate on all the muscles that are right from your rib cage all the way down to your pubic bone, and try to pull all those muscles in towards your spine. Make sure you're sitting tall and proud. Just pull those muscles in, and we're going to count to 3 again. Okay. I want you to hold it really tight. Make sure you're counting out loud. This is one that's really important to not raise your blood pressure. Here we go. You ready? Tighten. 1, 2, 3, release.
2, 3, release.
Tighten. 2, 2, 3, release. Tighten. 3, 2, 3, release. Tighten. 4, 2, 3, release. Tighten. 5, 2, 3, release. Let me show you something. Just think about the difference this makes. Being able to pull in your belly, right? You can stand like this, right? Not very attractive, right? Or sucker in, right? That takes those abdominal muscles to tighten that in. So think about that. Pull that belly in. All right. All right. Now we're. Uh-oh. Everybody okay? I heard an exclamation there. I wasn't sure what it was. All right. Now we're going to do the inner thigh stretch. So with the inner thigh stretch, I'm going to show you a couple different ways you can do this. All right. So you can do it. We tend to do it with bringing our legs apart and our hands inside of our thigh, inside of our knees, and we push to feel the inner thigh stretch. Another way you can do it is instead of just keeping your feet on the ground and just taking it apart like this, you can actually do it where you're bringing your legs apart and together, and apart and together. So you can do it either way. The third way you can do it is you can do it with, I gotta move this out of the way a little bit, is you can do it one leg at a time with a straight leg out as far as you can do it and in. So I want you to pick which way you want to do it. I'm gonna do it, instead of just bringing my legs out this way, I'm gonna have my legs come out when I do it. But make sure that when you do this, if you're lifting both legs off the ground at the same time, I want you to make sure you tuck your tailbone under like bad dog. So you protect that lower back, okay? Or you can do it with your legs straight and bring your legs apart like that, okay? So I want you to pick one. The easiest way to do it is to take your legs apart and just use your hands to press your knees apart, okay? So ready? Here we go. You ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, together. 2, 2, 3, together. 3, 2, 3, together.
3, together.
4, 2, 3, together. One more. 5, 2, 3, together. Ooh, I feel that differently. I'm glad we tried that a little different.
Oh,
Was that a good O or a bad O?
I'll let you know later.
All right. Now let's march in place and let's review the 2-hour pain rule. Okay. I think this is really important. Okay. So the 2-hour pain rule is get done today. You know what your normal pain level is in any of your joints. Like you may never notice your hip, but if you get done today and you say, "Ooh," and it's like, we get done at 11 o'clock and it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it's more than 2 hours later, and you go, "Oh, my hip hurts." Now, I'm not talking about your muscles. I'm talking about your joints, like your bones. If you did, then you did too much. Okay. So maybe this one isn't the exercise for you. Maybe you need to go back and do it this way. Okay. So listen to what your body's telling you. Your body is pretty dang smart. Okay. So it knows what it should do and it shouldn't do. All right. So now we're going to take and we're going to do our hip strength, and we're going back and we're going to use our band again. And I want you to take your band and we're going to start by putting it over our thighs, just above our knees. So put it over your thighs. You're going to reach behind and crisscross the band. So it's kind of tying your legs together, and bring the band up and just hold it. Okay. So it starts at the top, crisscrosses underneath, and comes back up. All right. Now we're going to slouch. Does that sound right? No. We're going to sit tall and proud. All right. And now we're going to bring our legs apart and together. Now, if that doesn't feel good, you can anchor the right and bring the left out to the side. That's the way I prefer to do this. I think I get a better work this way, and back in. So we're going to go out and we're going to count to 3 before we bring it back in. So here we go. You ready? 1, 2, 3, together. 2, do the same side. 3, together. 3, 2, 3, together. Again, make sure your tailbone tucked if you're feeling it in your lower back. 4, 2, 3, together. One more time. 5, 2, 3, together. Switch legs. Right leg out. 1, 2, 3, together. 2, 2, 3, together. 3, 2, 3, together. 4, 2, 3, together. One more time. And 5, 2, 3, together. All right. Unwrap the band. We're going to sit tall and proud again. In case you slouched in between, put the band on the back of your chair. We're done with it for now. Okay. And now we're going to take, and sitting toward the front of our chair, we're going to bend our heel under the chair, and then straighten the leg out. 1, 2, 3, bend. 2, 3, straighten. 2, 2, 3, bend. 3, 2, 3, straighten. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, straighten. 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, straighten. 2, 3. Let's switch legs. Ready? Bend. 2, 3, straighten. 2, 3. Bend. 2, 3, straighten. 2, 3. 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. One more time. 5, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3. Put those legs out, shake them out. Give them some lovin's. Tell them to relax. They've done a good job. All right, we're not done with them yet. All right, sit tall out. We're out toward the front of our chair. We're going to lift our left hip as high as we can, and we're going to bring it back in the chair as far as we can. Do the same thing with the right. Lift and pull it back. Go all the way back to your chair. When you get there, where are we going? We're going forward. Hey, this is really great work. So you're coming to the front of the chair, then you're moving to the back of the chair. Can you feel that torso working?
Yes.
Okay, this is a good one to do for homework too. Okay, this is a good one to do during the day. Wakes up that body. It says, "Woo, body, you work hard for me." Okay. All right, one more time to the back of the chair. One more time to the front of the chair. All right. If you can, I'd like you to stand up, and we're going to stand next to we're going to stand to the behind the chair. Let's see. Turn my screen down just a little bit. Up a little bit. There we go. One way or the other a little bit. All right, I'm going to turn my chair to the side. You can see me better. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do side leg lifts. We want the inside of the body. Okay, we want the right side of the body to stay completely straight when we're lifting the left leg. Okay, so we're going to put pressure on the left leg. On the right leg, knee is slightly bent, and lift the right leg up just so you feel this muscle tightening, and then let it back down. We're going to count to 3 when we're up. Ready? 2, 2, 3, and down. Try not to kick the right hip out. 3, 2, 3. Now, if you can work your balance on this too, you can maybe just keep your fingertips on the chair if you can, and down. 4, 2, 3. One more after this. Here we go. 5, 2, 3, and down. We're going to switch to the side. Okay, same thing. You're not going to kick the left hip out. You're going to keep it nice and straight. That makes all this torso have to work harder. Here we go. You ready? Right, left knee is slightly bent. Lift the right. 1, 2, 3, and down. 2, 2, 3, and down. 2, 3. 3, 2, 3, and down. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, and down. 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, and down. 2, 3. All right. Now we're going to do a standing hamstring curl. I'm going to turn so you see from the side, but keep facing me. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to stand tall and proud. You're going to keep this knee pointing down. You want to keep these knees together. Okay. And you're just going to let back leg count to 3. 1, 2, 3, and down. 2, 3. 2, 2, 3, and down. This is again where you can work on balance. 3, 2, 3, and down. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, and down. 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, and down. Switch legs. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and down. 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, and down. 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, and down. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, and down. 2, 3. One more time. 5, 2, 3, and down. 2, 3. Can you feel that in your hamstring, back of your thighs as you're holding it? Okay. All right, here's the next one. Now we're going to do a mini squat. So again, we're going to hang on to the back of the chair. Your feet are shoulder width apart. Okay, so your feet are under your hips, under your shoulders. Okay, and we're going to sit back. We're going to stick our butt back, and we're going to bend our knees just a little bit. You don't want your knees in front of your toes. You're going to count to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Press up. Squeeze those glutes. Squeeze those cheeks. Okay, so this one we're holding for 6. Key is never knees in front of toes. Okay, and you're going to hold and you squeeze the glutes, squeeze the buttocks as you come up. Here we go. You ready? We're at 2. Ready? 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze up. Okay, back down. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze up. Okay, here we go. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze up. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze up. Very good. All right, now we're going to do heel toe lift. Hang on to the chair. You're going to take and you're going to roll back. You're going to lift your toes off the ground. Then you're going to lift your heels off the ground. Lift your toes up. Lift your heels up. 3, keep rocking back and forth. 4, and up. 5, and up. One more. 6, and up. Okay. Now we're gonna face the back of the chair. You can do it facing me. Bring your left foot back. Okay. And you're gonna bend the front foot, and you're gonna press that back heel to the floor. And I want you to feel that stretch in your calf. I like to lean forward to get a really good stretch in that calf. So you're pressing that back heel down to feel the stretch in the back of that calf. And your calf. Okay, hold it. 2, 3, 4, 5, release. Let's do that again. Straighten it. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release. Let's do that one more time. Press heel. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release. Switch feet. Bring the other foot back. Bend the front knee. Make sure that back heel is straight back. Push that back heel down and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release. Tighten again. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release. One more time. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring that foot forward. Okay, do a little bit more for balance. I want you to take and stand on the right foot, or if you're seated, if you're a low risk and you're seated, come out toward the front of your chair as far as you can and do the same thing we're doing. Okay, so you're gonna put the weight on a slightly bent foot. Okay, and then try to lift the other foot off the ground. Okay, just challenge yourself. If that's easy, come up onto the right set of toes. If that's easy, bend that right leg. You're just challenging yourself to whatever you have to do to challenge your own balance, and everybody's balance is different. Okay, we're gonna hold. All right, release. Let's switch to the other foot. We're gonna stand on a slightly bent left leg. Okay, make sure you're holding onto the chair. Then if you can, you go holding to fingertips, maybe to not holding, but just hovering over the chair in case you need it. Stand on the right foot, knees slightly bent, or left foot, knees slightly bent. Try to get the other foot off the ground. Then you kind of go to fingertips and no hold until you progress next step, which may be hanging on and then going to your toes. That one always challenges me. Okay. And that's what I do. Go to what challenges me but doesn't endanger me. Okay. I don't want to see a lot of hands swoop, doing this because you're trying to regain your balance. Be more controlled to start with. Okay. And really focus on little motions until you get that balance. Okay. All right. Now we're going to do some endurance. We're going to do our brain dance. So for those of you that don't know the brain dance, we're going to do a little bit at a time. Okay. Our brain dance is movements that we have created to, turn this down a little bit, to work your brain as well as your body. Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
How's that for volume? Okay. So what we're going to do, I got to get rid of this. Hold on a minute. All right. So what we're going to do, you can do this thing or you can do it standing. I don't care which. Do what works for you. I'm going to show you standing. And if you know this and you just want to start moving, go for it. Okay, so what we're going to do is, while you're getting started, you can leave the chair there. And you're going to do a heel to the front and then a toe. So heel and toe. Heel. Everything we do on the left foot, we're then going to do on the right. Okay, so let's do 4 with the left. Ready? 1, 2. You move your arms if you want. 4. Then we're going to do the same thing on the right. Heel, toe, 3, 4. Now we're going to take the left and we're going to touch the toe out to the side and then bring it back in. So 1, in, 2, in, 3. Switch to the other leg. Same thing. Toe touch and center. 2, 3. Then we go to can. We're going to bend our left leg, touch it, kick it, and bring it down. And then we switch legs. So it's at speed, it looks like this. Knee, touch, kick, touch. Other leg. Knee, touch, kick, touch. So let's do that from the beginning, okay? And we'll work a little bit on these each time. So we'll start at the top. Okay, I'll count us down. 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna go heel, toe, 3, 4. Switch legs. Heel, toe, 3, 4. You're gonna touch the toe to the side. Toe, center, 3. Other foot. Here we go. You ready? Left, right foot. Toe, center, 3. We're going into the can. So we're going to start left, knee, touch, right foot, knee, touch, kick, knee, touch. This is 3. Last one, 4. Knee, touch, kick. Okay, let's do that all one more time. Try to do it a little faster. Okay, we can do it. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel, toe, 3. 4. Other foot, heel, toe, 3. 4. Toe touch the side, touch, center, 3. 4. Other side, touch, center, 3. 4. Can. Knee, touch, kick.
Can't do it
Knee,
slow.
touch, kick. Knee, touch, kick. Okay, we'll do one more fast one. Go. You ready? From the top. Heel, toe, 3. 4. Other side. Heel, toe, 3. 4. Out to the side. Toe, touch, 2, 3. 4. Other side. Toe, 2, 3. Can. Knee, touch, kick. Knee, touch, kick. Knee, touch, kick. Knee, touch, kick. All right. So you want to try to think about that and think about what's coming next. That's why we call it the brain dance. Okay? So that's why we're doing that. All right. So it's time to do joint check cool down. Turn off the music. So what we're going to do is each time we're going to try to do that a little bit longer and a little bit longer. We did that for almost 5 minutes. Okay. Did that 5 minutes go fast?
Yes.
That 5 minutes went fast, didn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to try to increase it each time. Next time, we're going to start with the feet, see how you do remembering the feet, and we're going to learn the arms. Okay. And then you're ready for dance class. No, just kidding. I am not a formal dancer. I like to dance, but not like formal steps. So this challenges my brain as well. All right. So what I want to do is I want to go back to just marching in place, or you can walk around your room and we're just going to cool down a little bit. Okay, you can get a drink. I like sometimes walking around more than marching in place because it works different muscles, because it's making you propel. If you're a fall risk, you can just walk around your chair if you want, so that you got something to hang on to. You can do it seated, or you can practice your brain dance if you want. If you go in one direction, you can go the other direction so you don't get dizzy. I used to love to go in circles until I had children. And once I had children, it screwed up my equilibrium. And now I can't do laying around the rosy. Forget it. It ain't happening. I get them in my head and go, woo! All right.
Not walking in circles with your shoulder problem could be a problem for you.
All right. Let's roll our shoulders back and relax a little bit. All right. And now let's do some wrist circles, get everything just kind of loosened up, go the other direction. All right, and open and close the hands. Think about how much our hands do us for us every single day. How grateful we need to be for them, right?
Mhm.
All right. Go ahead and get one more drink. And we're going to start working on our relaxation. So go ahead and sit back in your chair. I want you to sit back in your chair and I want you to relax. Now, the reason that we include relaxation in the arthritis class is because it's so important. If you go back to our symptom cycle, our pain symptoms cycle that we talked about, if we can learn how to relax, we can break that cycle, okay? So a lot of times if you just sit and relax, it can help remove the pain. And think about if you remove the pain, how you don't have more muscle tension, you don't have more grumpiness, right? All those kind of things. So that's why I really want you to focus on learning how to relax. And the one that we're doing today is another breath awareness. So I want you to I want you to just relax. If you got some kind of clothes on that are tight, kind of move them so they're not feel like they're cutting off your circulation. Take a nice big deep breath and let your shoulders relax. That's where I tend to hold a lot of stress, and a lot of people do, is holding it in your neck and your shoulders. So relax and let them sit down and back.
Me anymore.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
So it's better if you do this exercise without your body, without arms crossed or without legs crossed. It allows your brain to focus a little better on what you're doing and be aware of your body better. So I want you to begin by breathing in slowly through your nose and blow out through your mouth. You can close your eyes if you'd like. Try to make an audible exhale, whether you're just going or whether you're making a sound. Either way, notice the difference of how more you can relax when you make that sound. Make sure you completely fill your lungs with air and then breathe out slowly. Keep breathing slowly and deeply at your own relaxed pace. And remember, when relaxed, you'll feel movement in the abdomen when you breathe and not necessarily in the chest. And your shoulders don't need to move to be able to breathe into your belly and out. So you want to keep your shoulders down and back and relaxed as you breathe in deeply, feeling your abdominal cavity open up. And then when you exhale, it contracts. Focus all your attention on your breathing. As you inhale, your stomach fills up. As you exhale, your stomach empties. Don't concentrate on any thoughts that come into your mind, which means don't fight them or resist them. Just concentrate on your breathing. If a thought comes in, just acknowledge and release. Imagine you're breathing in relaxation and you're breathing out tension. So that with each breath, you're more and more relaxed. Breathe in and out according to your own natural rhythm, slowly and deeply. Let go of any remaining tension in your body. Let any tension just melt away. Continue, breathe in relaxation and breathe out any remaining tension. And with each breath, feel more and more relaxed. When you're done with this exercise, you'll feel relaxed and calm, yet alert and energized. You'll be ready to face the rest of your day and anything that arise. Now go ahead and take a nice big deep breath in, open your eyes. Let's take a nice deep breath and stretch our arms up. However high you're comfortable, exhale, bring them down. Keep the shoulders relaxed. This time as you inhale, bring your arms up, bring them around into a hug. Give yourself a light squeeze. Remind yourself that you're healthy and you're happy and relaxed. Open up, take another great big deep breath. Bring the hug around again. This time the other arm on top, and remind yourself that you're loved and you're valued. And relax. I hope you had a great class. I hope you feel more relaxed, but stronger, more flexible. I love to see the smiling faces. I'm glad you're all here with us. Have a blessed day.